Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Welcome to All Under the Squirrel Tree. Welcome to the Dre. I'm really glad you stopped by. I really hope you'll stay. I really hope you'll stay. Not I'm really hope you'll stay. Excuse me. Okay, so this is take two because about 5 minutes away from wrapping up the video last time, the phone shut off because I forgot to clean out the storage. So we're starting over again. Now this time we're going to start with the big one. Opal, you have to move, Bubbly. Can you move? She doesn't want to move. Let's see, is that any better? Yeah, a little. Okay, look out. Look out. Look out. No, you have to move. Come on. You can go sit somewhere else for a little bit. Not for long, I promise. Okay, so the first thing after all of that is this wooden cutting board. This is for the project that I'm doing for my nativity scene. Oh, excuse me. That hurt. If you have caught a couple of my other videos, you may know that I've from Temu ordered the sweetest little nativity scene, but instead of the figures being humans, they're cats. And it's absolutely adorable. They're really sweet, but it just comes with the figures, and I wanted to have the stable as well. So I got this cutting board, Dollarama. It was $5, and it's just the right perfect size. Now this side has the grooves on it for, I guess, juice dripping or whatever when you carve something on it, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to be covering the bottom with some felt anyway. So that is the base to make the stable stable. Then I got, also from Dollarama, it's down here beside me because, as I said, I've already done this video once. At $1.50, there are 10 of them in each package. I got 2 packages, and each one will likely be cut either in half or in thirds. Or they may not be used at all. I'm not sure. I'll have to wait and see how things go with all of the other parts. But they're useful for a lot of things anyway. Because I am trying to do some macrame again, and they're perfect for that. So anyway, yeah, $1.50 for 10, 2 packs. And they will be part of, oh, pardon me, the stable. Now, that was it for the Dollarama stuff. But starting from Temu and non-stable related, I got these. Now, I did get them in the wrong size, which isn't surprising because I've been a little bit anxious about this hospital thing and sort of not paying attention when I should. I should see how big they are because they're going to work anyway. They're just not going to be as... If they were a little bit bigger, I might have been able to use them for 2 nights. But I'll have to wait and see. They might be fine. There's 10 of them. Oh, they're going to be fine. Oh, no worries at all. This is it folded in half. And oh yeah, my goodness. I don't know what I was worried about. They're like puppy pads. And I sort of thought about puppy pads, but they're not quite big enough. Now, of course, I've gone and opened this all up, and I'll never get it folded back up to fit in the package, but that's quite okay. My bed sheets are very difficult to change at the best of times. The bed is right up against the wall, and in one, like, 2 walls. Well, this is, most people have their, or a lot of people have their beds in the corners, but it's really tight into the corner, and there's not a lot of room on the other side, because I'm in a bachelor, and there's a bookcase that sort of separates the main room into like a living room and a bedroom area. So long story short, I don't think changing the sheets is not going to be easy for the first little while after my surgery. So I thought I would get them, and then I can, because I don't, my incisions are going to be like midsection. Opal just went zoomy. Yeah, they're going to be, so I want that part of my body to stay on clean. Like, you know, my feet stay on the same sheet for a night or two, I'm not going to freak. But I don't want the incisions. My surgery is going to be done laparoscopically, so there's just going to be like a couple of little incisions along the top of my tummy, and then one or two in the bottom. In any case, I just want a nice clean sheet that I can lay on nightly, and those are perfect. I was worried they were going to be like really too small, but they're not. They're great. And they were for 5 of them. Okay, my mistake. I said 10, but there's 5 of them, and they were $12.57. So that is $14.57. Thing on this order, I had over $20 worth of credit. So the prices that they show, I didn't end up really paying that much. But I got this ring, which, as I tried in the other video, does not show up. But I got it. I got this ring. It is beautiful. It's really, really pretty. And it was $2.74. It's very nice. I would have preferred silver, but they didn't have silver. I just really like the white enamel in the middle, so it was fine. It's fine. Aaron again. Then let's do the non-stable stuff first. Oh, I put it all back in here. This is stable stuff. Okay. I got myself a couple of pins for my vest. And they are cute. I got an ornament for... Silly girl. An ornament for my little neighbor next door for her tree. She's the little girl that we both love, the squirrels. So make sure this is empty. It is empty. This is the one that I got for my friend. And she can put it on her tree, or she can put it on her wall, or wherever she likes. There's this really cute little squirrel with a pink toque on and a pink ornament. Let's see. We do it like this. Whoop. I still haven't gotten the hang of that. So yeah, it's there. That's a bit better. It's got that backing on it, so it's very sweet. And I know that she will like it, and she can do whatever she wants with it. And it was not much. It was, where'd you go? $1.25, which is like a really good price for that, especially when how happy it's going to make her. Then I got, for $1.81, did you see that? Zoom. That's my phone, leave it alone. She's not leaving it alone. Opal. Two of my favorite things. The Golden Girls and Squirrels. And yes, I know this is backwards, but it says the Golden Squirrels. And there's Blanche and Sophia and Dorothy and Rose, I'm assuming. But they're very sweet. And I really like that. So, and that was $1.81. Then I got, well, since I'm right here, oh my goodness, is it ever snowing out? Holy crow. Barely see across the parking lot. got these. There's two of them. The cutest little squirrel slippers. And they are so comfortable, like unbelievably comfortable. They fit beautifully. I was a little concerned because I got a size small. The last time I ordered slippers, I got what size I thought I would wear, and they were a little loose. Which when you do run up and down stairs all the time isn't, you want your slippers to be fitting properly. So, oh, excuse me. So I got these, and I went down to my friend this morning to take him his lunch. And the first thing he said was, "You're wearing pants." Because I don't wear pants. I wear skirts and dresses. But I have on these really nice, warm, cozy gray pants from Temu. And I haven't worn them. I got them months and months and months ago, but I hadn't worn them. And I thought, okay, well, I'm going to put them on and see if I like them. And if I like them, I'll keep them. And if I'm not comfortable in them, I'll wash them and give them to my friend Catherine. Now, I hate anything around my stomach. I don't like any tight waistbands and things like that. Really, really bothers me. And especially now in the next few months after the surgery, I'm going to like it even less. I think these will be fine. I got them in a much bigger size than I would normally wear, but I got them in like an 8X when I would normally wear like a 5X. But I wanted them to be very loose and comfortable. I kind of thought of maybe using them for pajamas because I knew that I knew what the fabric was. It's that soft. I'll show them to you sometime when I'm not wearing them. Anyway, I like them. But that was the first thing. That was way off topic and not necessary. The first thing he said, besides you're wearing pants, is, "Where did you get your slippers? Can you get me some?" So I told him yes, and then I came home and I ordered a pair of the slippers, the squirrel slippers for him for Christmas. Also for him for Christmas, I'm going to tuck it in the toe of the slipper. I got this little fidget thingy, and it is very well made. It's not stretchy, so it's not going to pop off. The bolts here aren't real. They're permanently fastened. You can't take it off and take it apart, I hope. The chain moves, so you can fidget like that. Or you can fidget like that. Or you can fidget any way you want, or you can just sit and look at it, because it's quite pretty. But it was not expensive at all. $2.79. And his family and I have agreed that we're going to basically just get him a few fidgety things and things to look at, like squirrel pictures, because squirrels make him so happy, Nova Scotia pictures, and Temu is phenomenal for those type of things. So, excusez-moi, that's about as much French as I know. Oui. Bon. Bon oui. Bon good night. Okay, that's it. So I got that, and I know that he will enjoy that for a little while. He's living with dementia, and he has progressed to, or regressed to, where he can no longer do jigsaw puzzles or things like that, Lego, like anything. He could play with Lego, but not actually make anything specific, just snap them together and pull them apart or whatever. So it's kind of hard to decide what to get him for Christmas. But when he got so excited about the slippers, that was definite. And then knowing that the fidgeting thing, he does that a lot with coins and his keys and everything. So I figured he will probably enjoy that. Now, that I think was the last. No, oh no, there's one more. Yeah, this little ornament, I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it It does come with the little golden string to hang it up. It's very sweet. A little squirrel in a knot hole in a tree. At first I thought it was in a walnut, but when I, took a better look. But we have squirrels around here that look like this. This mainly gray with sometimes like a little brown tinge. Excuse me. It was, again, very inexpensive, $2.14. And I may give it to my friend. I might give it to my next door neighbor friend. I might keep it for myself. Haven't decided yet. Now that's all of the non-stable stuff. So now I'm going to show you the stable stuff. And this is all stuff that I'm using for the stable. First thing is, this is going to be, there's always like the big star over the stable. So this will go on the highest point of the little stable. And it says Joy. This was customizable. You can put your name, any name in there. And since I wanted it to be Joy, I wanted it to say Joy, I typed in Joy, and that's what they sent. And it's really pretty. And it was $2.62, which is a really good price for a customized, even though it is that, just very cheap or inexpensive balsa wood. The laser cutting on it is beautiful. There's no burrs or dents or anything like that. It comes on a really nice firm piece of cardboard, not cardboard, foam, like foam core board. So it traveled well. So that's going to go at the very top of the stable. And then I got these. I'm working down. I will have very thin dowels, probably about this thin. These are like 1/8 of an inch. And I might actually even use a few of these. They're little tiny sanders. I think they're for manicures. You can rough up I shouldn't have done that. Rough up your nails so you can put on fake nails. Or they might be just for sanding in tiny places. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. But they are like the exact width that I want. I can either get some more at Dollarama or use a few of these. But I'm going to put these stars. They're about 1.5 inches. I'm going to put them in like a rainbow, an arch of stars over the stable. And then onto them, because these were 20 pieces. These were all of these things were really good price. I was really happy. Those were $1.92 for, $1.92 for 20, and they're made of birch. So I will probably end up only using 6 or 7 to go over the top of the stable, but that's fine because they're pretty. I can use them for a million other things. This is 100 little stars for $1.21. $1.21. And I had it open before, because I guess this is the second take of this. And there are 100, there's 4 or 5 different sizes. I don't know how to show them to you. Oh, I dropped one into my coffee. Oh well. Yeah, they're not easy to show. They're tiny. I think the biggest one is like just over 1/4 inch. And then the little tiny one is like just under 1/4 inch. And then there's a middle-sized one. There's 3 different sizes. But I'll attach them to those hollowed out stars so that there'll be like scattered stars. Get back in there. Don't drop any more in your coffee. Oh, I dropped one. I'll find it later. At least that one didn't go in my coffee. So that's pretty much all of the ornamentation for the... Put that back. Oh, I forgot 2 things here that are non-stable related. That's okay. I'll get back to it. Now these were $4.47 for 10 pieces. And they're, I could pick this up rather than leaning over. They are 6.5 by 4 inches. No, 6 inches by 4 inches. And they're basswood. Balsa, whatever, doesn't matter. Craft board. $4.43 for the 10 pieces, and they'll be along the base of the, like the cutting board, going this way. And let's see, 1, 2, yeah, 2.5 of them, which is fine. I've got a little temu saw that'll cut through them fine. And then they'll make like the base of the stable's going to be 3-sided, so they'll make up the walls, the three sides. And then on top of them, I should have kept them out so you could see that, I got these teeny tiny little ladders. They're like 2 inches tall and 1 inch wide. And they're the same wood. They're all the same. All of these things are the same width too, which is really nice because nothing will have to be adjusted. They'll just fit nicely together. But on top of those 6x4 boards, I will have probably going this way around them to get some height. And let's tuck that back in there. And I'm going to make this, I'm going to video this little thing while I'm making it. Just see how that turns out. Otherwise, I will definitely have pictures of it when it's done. The last two things that I got were these pins for my vest. And this one says Snoot Booper Club, because I am definitely a snoot booper. I love, we've got so many wonderful dogs around this neighborhood. A couple right on this apartment, like right on my floor. There's 2 of the most amazing little pups ever. There's Casey, who I'm absolutely head over heels in love with. And then there's Jax, who is this really adorable little furry Chihuahua type dog. Casey is some kind of bully breed, and she's beautiful. She's got one dark eyebrow. It looks like she got interrupted in putting on her makeup. But anyway, yeah, no, every time I see them, I have to tap their nose and kiss it if they will let me. Jax never lets me, but Casey likes it. So I got that, and it was not expensive. It was $1.28, and then this one was $1.32, and it says, "We are all stardust." And that is very true. The universe goes kapoo, and all of the dust forms into planets and everything on the planets, so we are stardust. And I don't know, I thought it was pretty for one, but I like the sentiment, I like the saying on it, so we got that. And that was, for real, everything. I made it through this time without getting cut off. And at least I'm recording. For half a second I thought I hadn't hit the record button. So yeah, that entire order was, I don't know, $62 something minus almost $30. So like $32 for all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm happy. We can close up the app now because I'm still on one-click pay from ordering my friend those squirrel slippers. Oh, I'm gonna get it comfy here for 2 minutes. And I had $25 in credit, almost $25 in credit on the order that I just placed today because of those dresses that I bought that were awful. And I've got another one of them coming because I accidentally ordered 2. And I'm so disappointed in myself. I just got so excited when I saw it. It's very pretty, and like many things on Temu, it's beautiful on the model in the picture. But then when you get it, it looks like garbage. Um, I was not happy. Somebody might love it. I'm going to give both of them to my friend Catherine. Somebody might love them, but we all have different tastes in things, right? So, the snow has stopped. I think it's turned to rain. This is the kind of day it has been. I went to, my friend came over for a visit. She comes to help me out a couple times a week. And we went to Pet Value to pick up some stuff for Opal. They didn't have the litter that I wanted. Well, they had the big bag, but it's like $50-something, and I can't afford that right now. Normally, I would get that size because it would last at least 6 months. But they didn't have the smaller sizes, so I ended up not getting the litter, but I did get her treats because she was down to her very last one. And they're the churro, or is the brand. They're chicken flavored, but they're hairball aid treats, whatever. Basically, they have a little tiny bit of olive oil or something in them to help pass the fur through instead of coming up. Because she does groom a lot. When it's very stressful, she overgrooms. Like when we first moved in here, this was big stress for her. Coming from like the downstairs apartment where she'd lived for 8 years. And then, coming upstairs to a new apartment is completely different. She was really super stressed out. And she overgrew to the point where her whole tummy and inside her legs to her knees was completely bald. But once she got used to the place and stopped, but when she gets stressed, she overgrooms. So, especially when, like, there's going to be a little bit of upheaval in the next month or so with me going to the hospital and coming home and then having people come in to help and just for a couple of days. But she's an older girl, so she gets stressed a little easier. And they're doing some renovations, and the noise is bothering her. I noticed that she's spending a lot of time looking at the door because it sounds like people are pounding on the door. I think the apartment above me is empty, and they're refinishing. Like they refinish the floors and paint the walls and everything every time somebody moves out. So when people moving in are coming into a beautiful, nice, clean apartment. That's one thing about this property management company. They really take good care of the apartments. Yeah, so she's been a little bit with that. But I got her the, oh, don't fall. I got her the hairball treats just in case. And then I wanted 4 packs, but they only had 3, so the other ones I got her were just plain treats. I've said that word so many times and she hasn't come running. It's going on 3 o'clock. So she's going to be happy about that. I'm going to be happy about that because I know it makes her tummy feel better when she can just pass it through. But we went down, took the TTC, the streetcar. I hate TTC. I get so stressed, so anxious. I have anxiety attacks on the TTC. But it's a very short ride. It was just like 2 stops. But I expected we were coming back with this great big bag of cat litter, so, I thought, okay, well, I'm not going to go into the full explanation of things, but basically, we have these Presto cards. They're bus fare cards. If you tap it once, it's good for 2 hours. I didn't want to just tap it and not use my other trip. So, we took it down, took it back. That there was something missing from that, but not important. Anyway, yeah, I ended up just taking my big wheelie cart for no reason, and that was fine. Stopped in at my little corner store here before coming back into the apartment, and I bought myself a cupcake. Not a cupcake, a muffin. And got my friend his sour key treats. Because with the weather the way it is, we're not going to go for a walk. We usually go for like a little walk around the building before supper, but we won't do that today. It can't make up its mind whether to rain or snow and the ground will be slippery, and it's like, no, we're not going to do that. But I did get him his treats, so he won't go without. Um, and yeah, I did good today. I got my suppers already made. I made a great big pot of curry chicken a couple of nights ago. I usually see half my face. That might be good. So yeah, I don't even have to cook tonight. It's basically nice, comfy, cozy night to look outside at the snow and probably crochet a little bit. I haven't actually crocheted in a couple of days because I've been doing some other things. So the blanket hasn't progressed too much, only a row or two. So, but yeah, I'll probably do some of that tonight and make some sketches of what I want this stable to look like. I've got to start looking for a box that will fit the whole thing, like the stable and the figurines. So that should be an adventure. I don't know where else. I mean, I was thinking about Dollarama, but I don't think they have them big enough. But we can see. The good thing about that is if I do go to Dollarama and look for a box that size, I will be able to grab one of the cutting boards and make sure. So there'll be no mistakes. So that's about it. It's the season. I changed out my winter purse from my fall purse to my winter one, which I didn't. Oh, I did bring in. And of course, it's temu. I also have. Oh, that's the back. I love this thing. I got this last year on temu. And the handles are cute. They've got the little rivets, rings in them. Zippered pockets all over the place. I love this. And I also have it in red plaid for very close to Christmas. So yeah, I figured it's time to switch out the purse from my autumn purse to my winter purse. And you know, up until I found temu, I had one purse for like 3 years. I actually have a purse that's, see, I'm 63, so it is 50 years old. It's a leather saddlebag purse. And it's just, I only stopped using it a few years ago. It's just gotten too brittle. And I don't want to treat it. I know I can get it treated to make it soft again with the zipper replaced because the zipper broke like literally 20 years ago. But I think it's stiff enough that I could hang it on the wall and just put some dry plants in it. It is that stiff. Anyway, that is all I have to say. It was probably more than you wanted to hear. But in the meantime, before the next order comes, well, the order won't be here. Christmas time, it always takes much longer, so the order won't be here for about 2 weeks. I do have one order due in before then. The one with that stupid dress. So mad at myself for that. These slippers are so cute. I keep looking down at them with the little squigglies. I love them. And very comfortable. Like, surprisingly comfortable. And this is one of the things that made me really happy about getting a pair for him. The treads on them are really good. So I often worry about him slipping because he wears those like fake Crocs and the bottoms are worn smooth. So I kind of worry about him, you know, up and down the stairs and stuff like that in them. But these are good. Good sturdy grip on them. I highly recommend them. At any, like, you're going to pay $15 for a pair of slippers at Walmart or, you know, a Giant Tiger or anything like that, of this quality. So paying, I've forgotten what they were. I only ended up paying like 14 or so. I can't remember what I said. I'm not going to look it up again. Yeah, definitely worth the money. But you know, find one pair, click the show similar, and I'm sure you'll find them cheaper. I did see them in 9 something, but they only went up to a certain size, and they weren't big enough for me or my friend. I think my friend's going to take the same size as me. So yeah, so I'm going to shut up now. It's been 35 minutes. And I am going to go, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go do something. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful night and a wonderful tomorrow. And I will see you soon with some kind of something. Okay? See you later.